I write on everyone's sheet sodium, sodium, sodium. Because what people don't realize is that 1 teaspoon of table salt has 2,325 milligrams of sodium. But the process in the prepared foods, because people say, Ellen, I never put salt on my food. And I say, you don't have to, because that lean cuisine you had 1,900 milligrams. You put salt on that, you're taking it way over the top. And how many people, I see young kids and they're like this, their food's set in front of them, they haven't tasted it, they haven't done a thing with it, they pick up the salt shaker and they go, womp, 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 womp. I'm like, why? How do they know? Is it salty already? How do they know it needs salt? It's a habit. You need sodium. It needs to balance your fluids. It needs to transport your nerve impulses. Somebody said to me once, I'm afraid to reduce my sodium because I don't want to throw my body out of balance. And I said to them, did I say eat no sodium? I said between 1,500 and 2,000. I didn't say no. I didn't say, drink water for the next 2 years so you don't have any sodium. But it's when you're having 5,000 milligrams a day. And believe me, many of you are. If you are 51 years or older, a couple people in the group meet that criteria, I believe. 1,500 milligrams a day. If you are 51 or younger and have no high blood pressure, diabetes, or kidney disease, 2,300 milligrams. The average American gets 3,400. We're not average. My whole life I thought average was kind of bad, but average is pretty good when you think about, I want to be an average weight, average sodium. Processed and prepared foods are what kills you. And then you think, well, I just had pizza. Just because they don't put the sodium content on when you go to get a pizza from someplace, you think, well, it doesn't have that much, does it? It has a ton. You need to look. And also, there's a lot of different names for sodium. Sodium nitrate, sodium alginate, disodium phosphate, baking powder, baking soda, monosodium glutamate. I don't make any soup that doesn't have low sodium broth. I have a bottle that says no salt. Some people have tried it and hate it. I love it. It tastes just like salt to me, but it's potassium. You need to pay attention to that. Guess what Sunday is? Sunday is St. Patrick's Day. People are going to be having corned beef and cabbage. I know you are. There's nothing I can say. It's St. Patty's Day. I have to have my corned beef and cabbage. Have it. But I'm telling you, watch out for that sodium. If you have it on Sunday, and then Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, you will see an increase at the scale. Eat more fresh foods. Remove salt from recipes. Just because a recipe says a teaspoon of salt, now certain things you do have to put a little salt in. If you're making some big casserole and you have to put a little salt in, it's when you eat it all at once. That's bad. Mrs. Dash, to me, has got the best products in the world. We use Mrs. Dash on everything. It's sodium free. You need to use herbs and spices, and you need to really watch it because you could be doing so great. You could be doing less calories and exercising, but if you're not watching your sodium, you're not going to lose weight. 20 minutes to a healthier you. Guess what this says? Walk for 20 minutes. There, I'm done. Walk for 20 minutes. It's one thing to do a lot of steps. Like I do a lot of steps from here to here, here to here. But if I don't get going for 20 minutes straight, I don't get my heart rate up, I don't get it moving, you really have to do something. Take a walk on your lunch break, have sneakers handy, have a pair under your desk, a pair in your car, and just get a dog. That's a good advice. Get a dog. All right, low sodium, spicy garbanzo bean soup. I want Harold and Angel, I want you to make this soup and tell me what you think because it is really, really awesome. Okay, we're going to stop right there, Bob.